What's going on this afternoon, America? The messenger of Third Eye Knowledge. Please excuse the poor volume of my broadcast. I apologize. Just wanted to do another video for my viewers and everybody in the same situation as me in the community, and I know a lot of you are probably tired of hearing it. Again, these messages are not for people that are tired of hearing something that is considered positive for the community. Um, this is for people that do feel that they're in need of a message for their community that is positive and can be constructive. Welcome to Third Eye Knowledge if you're new to this. I did a program the other night and I was trying to answer commentary regarding, there's so much confusion. There's so many pieces that are in motion here in terms of power and negative impact and, again, negative intentions and these goals and ambitions that the elite systemic rulers, I like to call them a new Machiavellian era, are trying to accomplish. And yes, there is a very, very high percentage of a rise in violence across the country. It's happening in my community right now. Again, in New Bedford, Massachusetts, two people were arrested, and another two people further up the street were caught. They were doing a string of bank robberies across the state of Massachusetts. And again, this is through the lack of access through amenities and necessities in which a small or large group of people, which I like to call a small or large society, has very little or no access to. Again, speaking in terms of a father and husband, okay? Again, if I have all avenues that are nearly closed, speaking in terms of adequate employment, driving jobs, delivery jobs, working in maybe a large retail outlet with strict requirements and, let's say, applicant qualifications in which I like to call them the superiors feel that you are appropriate to reach, again, in my communities like mine, because of that. And I'll say it again, I know it sounds a little redundant, but again, power without great responsibility, all right, it does not only affect government. A lot of us are talking about the federal government. That's actually correct, okay? Not so much the main focus, believe it or not, because we need to take the other departments of government, push them aside, and look strictly at Congress. Lawmakers, they rule everything. Okay? So now there is no leadership in positive and constructive directions. There is none. So what ends up happening is, again, down to the chain of command, down to state and local level government and all the areas of activity that are the most important, again, important necessities and amenities such as emergency medical response, good police, good judges and courts. That's not happening. This is why the percentage is so high, and most of us know that. So what do we and what can we, as every color, culture, and creed in every community across this country, I want to add that, make that very clear. These are all colors, cultures, and creeds that they don't feel adequate for their fucking world. Comments regarding such a high level of cops shooting to kill. I think as a country, I want to really watch how I say this because I don't want us to come off any type of way. In the mindset that we should have in our communities across this country, there is no good police because there's no good leadership. Again, we go to the top of the totem pole of power. And if you are good police watching this, you know what I mean by that. Because the bad apples come out to spoil the bunch more than you can imagine. So what our mentality should be in the community is our own lawful assembly of community policing, making sure that everybody that is weak in the community that needs attention most of the time first or needs to be protected or looked over first, we cover those grounds over there and police our own communities. Because there really is no good police from my research. I'm answering commentary. If you don't like it, tough shit. This is the truth. These are the percentages that are more than available to everyone across the country that are in working class and low income, predominantly multicultural communities. Again, the good communities. That's why I don't hear nothing about them, because they're special. They're select communities. Because what I do want to really make quick and end this program with, this is a system to answer all commentary. It is a system of individuals in which are elite white people that are feeling and now probably feel like they're God, because again, power without great responsibility, not only chain effect through the system, but detrimental and dangerous. It's a system of white supremacy. It's a disgusting system. And these are people that have had way too many years in the seats in which they're sitting. And that's what's going on. This is a trickle effect that could destroy and dismantle this country, which end up in flames by the middle of summer if we're not careful. Gas is going up to $10 next month. Want to make that bulletin very clear. Starting the communities, getting gas if you can, trying to come together in the communities to stockpile gasoline if you can, putting everyone's money into it. These are the times right now because, again, when you get to a second phase of revolution is a process, guys, and we have to pay attention. It's either step up or step off. They rule, we die. That's what it is. Because, again, once that power without great responsibility gets to that godlike thought process, they just don't give a fuck.